guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tina. Today's video we are going to be talking about these two palettes right here. But first things first, before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell right next to it so that way you can get notifications on my next and upcoming videos. Anyway, so if you don't know it yet, Pixi collaborated with a few different beauty vloggers on YouTube, and one of them is Its Judy Time. So if you don't know who she is a really big beauty vlogger, and she shares her story with her family and, you know, like her love for makeup, and she's just an amazing person, and she's Filipino just like I am. So hey girl. Anyway, so she came out with these two palettes and she collaborated with Pixi. If you don't know what Pixi is a brand that you get at Target, Pixi by Petra, and they are more of a higher end drugstore product or drugstore makeup, just because they're more expensive than the rest of the drugstore, you know, makeup stuff. So anyway, so let's go in and dig in. So Judy came out with two palettes. One is an eye palette and the other one is the lip palette. So let's talk about the eye palette first, because I really like this palette and I'm really excited for this one. So this is what the packaging looks like, and as you can see in the back here is where you are looking at Judy's face right there. So that is Judy, and she has a message here on top that says, "I love having just one go-to eyeshadow palette for all occasions. This one contains all of my favorite colors and effortlessly take me from day to night." So this is her version of her day to night eye palette. So this is what it looks like, and the packaging is actually really sturdy. It's nice. It comes in this little plastic packaging, and you know, the cover is clear so you can see what is inside, and I really like that. And in the back you are getting the names of the eyeshadows. She came out with 12 of these beautiful eyeshadows, and I gotta say, all of these eyeshadows perform really well, especially the matte shades, because if the matte shades don't perform, then but this palette actually is really nice. It performs amazing for a drugstore palette. And this retails for $24, but although I think I saw this on the website, the Target website, for like $20, if I'm not mistaken, but don't quote me on that. So she included two beautiful transition shades, and if you are much darker, this might, you know, work as a nice transition shade for you. And then she also included these three darker shades, which is great for smoking out your, you know, your lower lash line or just in the outer V corner. So this is absolutely gorgeous. So this is what you're seeing right now on my eyelids. I put this all over my lids, and again, it's just stunning. The colors are beautiful. They're stunning. They're very pigmented, and they perform really nicely. They apply and blend like butter, which, you know, you don't really see that much on the drugstore products. So this, I think, is an absolutely thumbs up. I think it's worth the hype. I think that, you know, for $24 you cannot go wrong with something like this. And I do love the fact that she included a lot of, you know, nude shades in this collection. She included a lot of warms and cool tones, which I think will, you know, really appeal to a lot of different skin tones. So I really love this, and I highly approve this one. Oh, by the way, it has very little fallout as well. I used this today and it has very little fallout. Moving on to the other palette, this is what it looks like. And this is her lip palette. It is basically the same exact packaging as the eye palette, but this is what the box that it came with looks like. So it has a message in the back as well. It says, "This palette is all I need, with the most flattering pinky nudes for a day, or bold reds and berries for a night out with my husband. It's the perfect lip essential for any makeup lover." So let me just say this right off the bat. I don't like lip palettes just because of the fact that it's not really convenient to bring with you, especially if you're trying to reapply. Like, you're not going to bust out something like this big. Like, this is not something that is the most convenient to bring with you when you're out, especially when you're in a club or in a restaurant or something like that. Like, this is not something that I would bust out or bring with me unless I have a bigger purse, you know what I mean? And usually I carry a small purse, so it is not gonna work out. But this is what it looks like. As you can see, looking at it, it is actually really, really pretty. She came out with 12 different shades, and I think they are phenomenal, and they smell really, really good as well. And again, in the back is where you are getting all the names of the shades that she created. Now, the one downside to this is that it doesn't show up. It does not show up. Like, it does not show up. Where are the colors? Where are the colors? Like, I'm trying really hard to like this palette, but it's just that it doesn't show up. Like, I'm digging my fingers in here just to see if maybe there is just that like hard coat on top, and maybe if I dig my fingers hard enough in there, it will show the smoothness and the blendability and the pigmentation of this palette. However, this is such a total fail of a palette. For $24, I don't think that this is worth the hype. Only pigmented shades in this particular palette is this 3 rows right here, which are the darker shades. And these are beautiful and they blend really, really nicely, but all these other nude shades on top are not really good. Like, they're not good at all. They smell really good, and I had really, really high hopes for this palette, but it's just, all in all, if you are interested in getting one or the other, or if you're getting both, I would definitely skip the lip palette, save your money, and move on to something else. But I would definitely and highly, highly recommend this eyeshadow palette. I think it's an absolutely beautiful palette. You can never go wrong with something like this. You can definitely use this for, you know, a date tonight, smoky eyes, and you can achieve a lot of different looks out of this palette. So definitely check it out. Run to your Target. It's only $24. So I think this is definitely worth the hype. And the lips, not so much. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys again next time. Please don't forget to like, comment, and also subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in my next video. I love you all. Mwah. Bye!